Today on Clubhouse Gas, we continue our look at the relationship between catcher and home plate umpire, and we're met by World Series umpire for Little League, DJ Dozier. And it's now on Clubhouse Gas. Recently, Clubhouse Gas was in Savannah, Georgia, and we spent the weekend with the single-A affiliate of the New York Mets. Well, while we were with the Savannah Sand Gnats, we met a young catcher who had a lot of wisdom. And what he wanted to talk to us about more than anything else was the relationship that catchers foster with home plate umpires. And today we're joined by one of the best youth umpires in the country, Little League World Series umpire, DJ Dozier. DJ, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Case. Appreciate it.
Not only are you an umpire, but you are also a catcher. So talk about the fraternity that's formed between guys who have to put on the mask and squat in the 100-degree heat behind the plate. Is it the conditions that you work in that helps foster maybe a little bit of the relationship?
It is that, and then both of you are in the gear. Both of you are feeling the heat. The only difference is that catcher gets to go sit down in between innings, and you don't. You've got to do both innings back there. So it's a mutual admiration for what the catcher has to go through, and he's got it for you as well, because you are officiating the ball game, and you need his help in that you need to be able to see the ball. Don't get blocked out by him or the batter. Give him time to make a call. The communication back and forth between the catcher and the umpire sometimes is nonverbal, sometimes it's verbal. A good umpire's got his timing down to where he's not calling it the instant the ball's hitting the mitt. He's got that extra second or so. He's replaying in his mind, yeah, that was a strike. No, that was a ball. Then he'll make the call. So timing is everything. If the catcher is one of those catchers that likes to catch it and jerk it back, I'll tell the catcher while I'm wiping off the plate, or tell the coach in between innings, what your catcher or what you, son, are telling me is you didn't think it was a strike either.
Right. So
you're jerking it back to give me a better look. So don't do that. Just catch the ball, give me a good look at it, and go with that. Don't turn around and talk to me. That's what we call showing the umpire up. If you got something to say, just keep looking forward and say something. I'm close enough to you, and he's protecting you.
Right.
That's what I like to tell the youth guys, especially when I have a young catcher that's not very good at being a catcher, is that, son, you're the glove. You've got the glove. I don't have one.
Right.
If one of us gets beamed, he misses one, or foul tip comes back and catches him in the mask, I'm going to take time. I'm either going to come out in the front and I'm going to dust off the plate a little bit more, and even after I dust off the plate, if it was a real bad shot, I may walk all the way out to the pitcher's mound to give the pitcher the replacement ball versus throwing it to him.
Right.
Giving that catcher a little extra time to recuperate and get his mind back in the game.
That goes both ways.
It goes both ways. If I get a foul tip, or I get one of those that comes over the catcher's mitt that he didn't quite get a handle on, and I get shot in the face mask, or one comes off, I get in the chest protector or on the leg particularly, he'll do the same thing. That's with the ball. He may walk halfway out or all the way out to the pitcher's mound and talk to his pitcher to give me time to recuperate. So it's a mutual admiration society, if you will. So
that's one of the nuances of the game. This young man in Savannah told us that what he sees one of the biggest problems in youth baseball today is that kids don't watch enough baseball on TV. They have so much other stuff going on. Are you seeing that as the younger kids go up, they don't necessarily understand some of these nuances of the game?
It's becoming more and more. When I first started, like I said, the kids were more into it, and they were appreciating that kind of stuff. If a good coach is over there, he'll yell into his catcher, walk it out there. He'll talk to him about those kind of things in between games while they're practicing, to give him the courtesy aspect of the game when it comes to that. Same thing, because you want to keep that umpire on your side. It's not the best thing in the world to get an umpire, not on your side. I mean, it's not going to swing anything. It's just, you don't have that mutual admiration, and you're not going to get something you might get otherwise.
Right.
So, but we tried. It's very, very, I don't say it's difficult, but it's the main job of the umpire not to be biased on either side.
Right.
Because I like to say the phrase or the quote that I have, I don't have a dog in the hunt.
Yeah.
Okay, my kid's not on the field, my kid's not anywhere else. I don't have anybody else in the game. So to me, it doesn't really matter who wins or loses. I just want a good ball game. I want a well-played ball game. I want the kids to learn and enjoy themselves. That's what we're out here for, especially the youth kids, 12 and under. They're out here to have fun. We don't make the rules. We're out there to make sure everybody plays by the same rules, and that we enforce those rules that are in effect.
Well, we really appreciate you joining us. We appreciate everything you do. Thank you so much for your advice. You guys take that, pay attention, listen to DJ knows what he's talking about. That's going to do it for us today, and we look forward to seeing you right back here next time for another great edition of Clubhouse Gas.